George mentioned the layout of the commemorative here, and I just pick up on that a little bit, and thanks for bringing that up, because it represents essentially the things I've already referred to, two dimensions, or the two streams of Kerouac's own spiritual journey, the circle, the mandala, and then the cross for his Catholicism, for his Christianity, and how those two came together and sort of interplayed.
It's walking on 10th Street. We're walking on 10th Street in the direction of the Neptune Diner. That's a Polish diner in Lower East Village, New York City, which Simon likes to go to. But you have to get there before 11 a.m. if you want the breakfast special. And that's important because Simon likes to arrive while they're still offering brunch, which means unlimited orange juice and endless hot cups of coffee. When we run into Max Camber. But there's no time to stop and talk to Max Camber. Besides, Simon doesn't like Max Camber these days, and he doesn't want to talk to Max Camber these days because even though Max studied film at UCLA, he still doesn't know how to approach his subjects with what Simon likes to call sympathetic objectivity. So we shake Max's hand and we keep on walking, and eventually we get to Avenue A, where the Korean greengrocer is warming his hands over a chestnut fire, and a light rain is coming down, and Simon tells me about his recent visit to P-Town, where he is editing the selected works of Robert Creeley, how good it is to work with Creeley's son, because the man's devotion to his father is admirable, complete.
I started off by saying what my first introduction to Jack Kerouac was, which was my reading of the Dharma Bums. Why don't you take a moment to think of when was the first time you encountered Jack Kerouac? What was the first thing you ever read by him? See if you can recall that. And recall the effect that it had upon you. What was it like to encounter Jack Kerouac for the first time? Think on that for just for a few moments. And then think about how that experience, that initial encounter with Kerouac, and it might have been with some of the words we see here, it might have been Dharma Bums, might have been, who knows, whatever it was. Something happened to you then. Something happened to you when you read that for the first time. Otherwise, you wouldn't be here at this gathering. Something happened that did something to the course of your life that has brought you to this place and caused you to see the world in ways maybe you wouldn't have seen it had you not experienced him. So think on that for just a moment and be thankful. Be thankful for the ways in which Jack Kerouac's spiritual journey, and all of its glory, and all of its pain, how both of those have experienced and influenced your own journey of your own spirit. And be thankful for that. Be thankful for that. And carry that thankfulness with you throughout this weekend as you spend some more time in the place that not only gave birth to him physically, but gave birth to his where his spiritual journey began, and all the places that it took us. Be aware of that. Be thankful for Jack Kerouac. Be thankful for the city of Lowell and how it launched him on a journey that has touched the lives of millions of people all around the world, including those of us who are gathered here. I hope you'll bear that in mind as this weekend goes by. Thank you again very much for being here. Hope to see you over at the Visitor Center at 2 o'clock. Take care. Bless you all.
Steve only gave me 15 minutes. I might have blown it with that.
We're all right.
Yeah, Dan, I'm from New York, and it's a pleasure to be in a state where baseball still matters. And I don't want anybody from New York to tell anybody in New York that I said that. This is a poem about South Street Seaport. I walk downtown to the docks at dawn to drink beer and to listen to the news of the men at the fish market. Men who've been up for hours hauling in nets and fixing crab pots and loading and unloading crates of fresh fish.